headset. Give me the headset. Can't go 1 week, can we? Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Dojo in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, and we are apparently being joined tonight by the modern-day Amazon, the #1 contender in the AWL Best 4, set to face the Joshi champion at AWL 320. I hate when she does that. The season finale. However, Athena Jane, not on my run sheet tonight. She's not scheduled for a match here. So I don't know what's going on. The AWL commissioner seems to have lost all control of his own bloody company. She's telling the timekeeper, give me a microphone. As she looks to take off her external ring gear, her jacket and her head armor, her chainmail. Athena Jane, the largest athlete in the Joshi division. And I mean that mostly in terms of height. So what does she actually want here? By taking off her gear here and asking for the microphone, and not happy that it took a minute to get it. We'll see what the modern-day Amazon has to say. Yeah, well, we knew that already. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, if ladies and gentlemen, if the AWL commissioner agrees to this, we might have a championship main event tonight. But we're starting off with what was supposed to be our opening match. This was supposed to be the cold open. At AWL 320, it's going to be the Heroes versus the Monsters. One more time, golden opportunities to be invoked. The title's on the line. So we're going to have a little bit of a trios match.
The following contest is a trios match, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the secret base, Resurangers, Blue, and the Black. Together they are the Purosentai, Resurangers.
The leader, Wrestle Red, the heavy, Wrestle Black, and the one-man tag team, Wrestle Blue. These three competitors have golden opportunities. They won at the finale of last season in the Faction Senso. And they've announced, Wrestle Red announced last week that they are going to cash in those golden opportunities against any championships that the Augments still hold. And right now, they've got 2 titles, 3 belts that are eligible for competition. So we're going to have a little bit of a warm-up here, hopefully see the pair-off that we might get at AWL 320. Our season finale, a mere fortnight away now, ladies and gentlemen. And here come the bad guys.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring from the laboratory, the trios combination of the reigning Animated Wrestling League Tag Team Champions of the World, Project Tetsu and Project Z, and the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Gyokuto Destroy. Together they are the Augments.
No longer a golden quadrangle, but still a golden trio. Gyokuto Destroy, pulling up the rear, is the AWL Grand Champion, the top champion in this promotion. The tag team champions as well, Project Tetsu, climbing onto the ring right now, Project Z, the modern-day Frankenstein. Together, they have an enormous amount of power. They've got the gold, and of course, Gyokuto Destroy, also the 2020 New Year's Tournament champion. Do not forget about that title, a title that he cannot lose in the entirety of 2020. And for a man with a name that basically means destruction of hell, to be the New Year's Tournament champion of 2020. That's 2020 in a nutshell. We probably should have seen most of this coming, shouldn't we? So it's going to be the very classic Heroes versus Monsters. To start us off tonight, we do understand that it will be Wrestle Red taking on Jigoku Destroy. Are we going to see that match to start up? Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, preview of the Grand Championship. 15 minutes on the clock, and oh, right out of the gate, but no water in the pool. However, Wrestle Red able to get the champion off of his feet with a snapping vertical suplex. And when I mean snapping, I mean it could probably snap your spine in half if you're not a cyborg. Superhuman abilities possessed, superhuman attributes ascribed to all 6 of these competitors here tonight. In the AWL Dojo, you hear the sounds of our Simuverse, our robotic fans, the best in Japanese robotic technology. Oh no, this is not good. Buckle Bomb, banned in promotions with incompetent wrestlers, but completely legal here in the Animated Wrestling League. Neckbreaker by the challenger at the season finale. Now, we currently believe that it will be Wrestle Blue taking on both of the tag team champions using his Super Sentai superpower, but it's possible it might be Black and Blue Connection? I don't know. Blue and Black Attack against the Augments a little bit later in this season. We're coming to the end of season 16. Believe it or not. And coming over the top rope, double team. Double back elbow, not the greatest, but when you've got arms literally made of metal, the back elbow, that's all you really need, isn't it? Project Tetsu now in, one half of the tag team champions. One of Dr. Jigoku's first creations, the Dean of the Active Augments. Currently manhandling the Red Ranger, the leader of the Purosentai. The Resurangers will hit the 2-minute mark of this match. Going for a power-up. No! Reversal! Big back body drop! Big back body drop by the challenger for the Grand Championship. Tag made, in comes the technician of the team. The one-man tag team. Irish Whip. All of the Purosentai Resuranger possess a super secret Super Sentai superpower that they can invoke in the ring if necessary. And Wrestle Blue, his ability is to split himself into 2 equal copies and act as a one-man tag team. That's how he's registered in the tag team division, and I think that's how he's going to face Project Tetsu and Project Z at the finale for the AWL Tag Team Championship of the World. Well, a couple of lucky dodges there, going for a waistlock, possible German, rejected by Project Tetsu. Irish Whip back into the corner. Oh! And Wrestle Blue, the technician, with perfect timing, getting out of there at the last possible second. No tag Kogeki for the Rangers, however. Across the hypotenuse of the 20 by 20 foot ring goes Wrestle Blue. Tag is made. Back to the Grand Champion. The modern day Frankenstein yet to see action in this contest. Double big back body drop this time on the tag Kogeki. And now the tag is made, and it's the Giant who takes the champion down with one shot and does it 3 times in a row. Maybe it should be Wrestle Black challenging for the Grand Championship at the season finale. If he could hit, oh my God! The strength, the power, the rookie mistake of waiting too long. Damn. Maybe this is why Wrestle Black is not challenging for the championship. Uh-oh, Hisatsuwaza! Tatsumaki! Tatsumaki, Abanai! Into the cover off of the tornado. 1, 2, kick out by Wrestle Black. And I think we're seeing why it should actually be Wrestle Red challenging for the title. Tag made once again to the Dean of the Active Augments, the Iron Project. Project Tetsu, rolled away by Wrestle Black. But having trouble with the immovable object. Headbutt right to the back of the head. Vertical, no, tries to get him up for a vertical suplex, can't quite do it. And now what is this? Oh, trapezius claw hold. There might be some vital circuitry in that part of the arm. But I don't think so. Leg sweep by the tag team champion to get out of a precarious predicament. Tonight, and hang on a second. We're doing it? We're good? We are going... Okay, got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed. The Joshi Championship is on the line tonight. Vintage Project Tetsu with the fall forward powerbomb. Athena Jane is getting her wish.
Go for him, take on. Go for him, take on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes pass.
And check out the Iron Crab, the Tetsukani. Amazing strength necessary to lock that move onto such a large opponent. Tag made again. Here comes the modern-day Frankenstein for the first time in this match. And they're going for it. Hisatsu was a sacrifice. Subite. Jigoku Hakusen no Tameni. 1. And a save by Wrestle Blue, but he stumbles at the worst possible moment. Damage done to the technician, the tag team expert of the Purosentai, Resuranger. A weakness in the team, perhaps, that can be exploited. Oh, look at this. Going for a deadlift on the Australian zombie. Deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb by Wrestle Black. He's young, he's not green, he's black. There's a very good explanation for that. But he is incredibly good at this. Incredibly powerful, but the power gave a shoulder breaker by Project Z, the modern-day Frankenstein, the dead guy, brought back to life by Dr. Jigoku, conspicuous by his absence tonight. I understand Jigoku not actually in the building this evening. Showing trust and confidence in his augments. Irish whip into the augment corner and an illegal hold. And we are seeing Crisis Gundam reunited, and it feels so bad. These two men, Project Z and Jigoku Destroy, came into the AWL together back in Season 2 as Crisis Gundam, and now together again under the control of Dr. Jigoku. Gut wrench. Powerbomb yet again to the Australian Project Z, formerly Breakdown Butcher from the Outback, making his way to the AWL and ending up getting himself killed by the Skullhead Killer. I'm not making any of this up, by the way. Irish whip, brought back to life by Dr. Jigoku, the only wrestler in the world with a battery life. And here we are, Crisis Gundam together again. Big back body drop, and they look like they have not lost a step as a tag team. Tag made, in comes Wrestle Blue. Lariat. Knee trembler, taking the champion down. The Grand Championship will be on the line. This is finale. Blue Thunderbomb rejected. Excellent counter to the Blue Thunderbomb. I call him like I see him, ladies and gentlemen. I continue to tell it like it is, doing a terrible Howard Cosell impersonation. I don't even know what Howard Cosell really sounded like. Tatsumaki on the outside, perhaps? No! Oh, drops him! Face first onto the hardest part of the ring, the steel superstructure around the apron. Referee begins the 20 count. Standard Japanese wrestling rules applying in the AWL tonight. And oh! Ran smack into the kneecap of Wrestle Red. And now going for that crowd barricade. Throws him up against it. Right hands. This is a match all about warming up for the season finale, maybe wearing down as well. 8. Referees count up to 8, not even halfway. The competitors have all the time in the world to catch their breath on the outside. Will they do so, right? Oh, no, caught! With a gut punch by Wrestle Blue. As I said, he's not only the submission expert of the team, but of course submissions do not count on the outside. 13, says the referee. Danger zone now. Count out, ring out possibility. And down goes the Grand Champion after going face first into that rounded ring post. 16. Both men enter the ring with a little bit of a help, a little bit of an assist by Project Z, well within the 20 count. Oh no. No, I've seen this. We've seen them do this before. The final experiment, it's called, apparently, when they do it. The triple powerbomb, final experiment conducted on Wrestle Blue. Referee clearing the ring, ensuring everybody gets back to the corner before the next count.
10 minutes! 10 minutes passed!
And that's it! The Grand Champion pinning one of the Purosentai Resurangers. And that was the deciding factor, the final experiment conducted in the AWL Dojo.
Here are your winners, the Augments!
But it won't be a trios match at the season finale. It's going to be singles and it's going to be tag team, with the titles on the line as the Golden Trio celebrates, I hate to admit it, a well-earned victory. Matt Classic Sr. has wagered his mask in a match against Gambahishi Dark. Tonight, Gamba's minion faces the inventor of professional wrestling. I have been told that Matt Classic Sr. has been in deep, intense training the last week or so, last couple of weeks actually.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Scion of Submission, Shiba Kagi. Fighting out of the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear, he is the inventor of professional wrestling, and a Matt Classic!
I'm being told that Matt Classic has been training for endurance, he's been training for cardio, he's been training in ways that he doesn't usually train, to hopefully get a leg up on Gambahishi Dark. Tonight, a little bit of tape. Oh, wow! Okay, he's lost a lot of weight for 2 weeks. And there's the creature formerly known as the Doom Bunny, now a soulless minion of the pit.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the dark side of the moon, Gyokuto!
Gyokuto, a reference to Japanese mythology, a specific type of yokai, specifically the rabbit that lives in the moon. Our Gyokuto here in the AWL, a dark, twisted, dark-sided version of that ancient tale. Accompanied to the ring by Gisei, the demon manager, manipulator, minion, I don't even know the relationship personally. Gisei also in the corner of Gyokuto. Gisei, I should point out, in Japanese, can mean victim or sacrifice. It can also mean perjury, fiction, bluff, deception, intimidation. And yeah, Matt Classic looking in really good shape right now. Trying to show off the results of his training. Gets a kick to the midsection but stays on his feet. Vertical suplex. Reversed. And a Matt Classic press. I love it when he pulls out the old Matt Classic press. And a little more oomph to it this time. The training looks like it's paying off. Break his back and make him humble. 30 seconds. Oh, and Gisei already feeling the need to get involved. A minute in. Talking about, we will gladly take your soul. We will gladly take your mask. And Gyokuto takes advantage with the inverted Hurricane Rana, though he does not finish it with a pin. Arm wringer by the oldest wrestler in the world, who looks to be in the best shape of his career. Joe snapping! You heard that snap, you heard that impact. As Matt Classic, the veteran with the arm ring, to get back control of this. And something simple, bow and arrow lock. The knee right to the small of the back of the Doom Bunny. No, Gyokuto. He's not even DB03 anymore. He is Gyokuto, the demon rabbit of the moon. And we're about to see, I think, that more offensive style, aggressive, adversarial, linear style of Gyokuto. As the manager on the outside, Gisei, slides a steel chair into the ring. Referee having to focus on the combatants right now. Irish whip into the corner. Oh! Hip attack. And Gisei is desperate. Gisei is desperate. 8 minutes remaining on the clock. 10-minute time. Another running Frankensteiner head scissors, whatever you want to call it. Yes, it's only a Hurricane Run if it results in a pin. I get that. Oh, no, wait a minute. The steel chair. Oh, right to the gut. Right to the stomach. The steel chair. You dirty, cheating rabbit. This is disgusting. The referee had his back turned, distracted by Gisei. And now that steel chair set up in the corner. DDT! It has been said, though I don't believe the rumor myself, that Matt Classic Sr. knows the true meaning of DDT, the true meaning of the initials, and the referee sees the chair, gets rid of it, but he didn't see the criminal act against the abdomen of Matt Classic Sr. But the airplane spin, reversing direction, reversing centrifugal force. Matt Classic has been known to end matches with his airplane spin. And I think he might do it right here, but does he still have the core strength to hold this? 1, 2. No, he doesn't. That chair shot right to the stomach. And now, it looks like the referee has had... Yeah, the referee has had enough. Gisei pulling the referee out of the ring. Gisei trying to get up under the ring top, but no, trying to beg off, trying to plead, but the classic claw. Joey getting back in the ring, the classic claw. Yes, it's over. The cheating didn't work. If Matt Classic Sr. can do that at the finale, he will defend his mask. Lucha de apuesta. Máscara contra Wakaranai. There you see it, the deadly classic claw, the move that he taught to Fritz von Erich once upon a time, locked in on Gyokuto, and Gyokuto, with nowhere to go, gives up.
Here is your winner, Matt Classic Senior.
His training will continue, but he is showing enormous promise 2 weeks away from a fight for his very identity. I assume you can read. Let's get to it. This is going to be amazing. And now the other side of the equation.
The following contest is scheduled for as many falls as it takes, and it will be contested to 3 points, because it is the Joshi Tag Team Gauntlet match. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the secret base, currently with 1 point, the tag team combination of Resurangers and Resurangers. The Purosentai Resurangers!
Earlier tonight, we saw the male members of the Purosentai Resurangers versus the male members of the Augments. Now we're flipping the script, and it is the ladies' turn. Joshi Tag Team Wrestling. We are going to be starting with the Purosentai Resurangers versus the Augments. And of course, as always, the points are on the line. That sick, twisted, backwards music of Dr. Gyokuto echoing throughout the AWL arena as here come his minions.
And their opponents making their way to the ring from the laboratory. The tag team combination of Roshi Machine and the X-Drone. The Augments. Currently they have 1 point.
I really hate this music. Okay, if you can still hear me, both of these teams, starting off with 1 point, takes 3 points to challenge for either of the tag team titles here in the Animated Wrestling League. Win a match, win a point, lose a match, lose all your points, and those rules are absolutely in effect in this tag team gauntlet. Which means for either of these teams, they have to only win 2 matches to end the gauntlet and move on to the season finale to challenge UK Gen 2, Emily Nagasaki and Jessica Kidd for the tag team belts. However, if either team loses this match, they lose the point that they came in with. They will be down to 0, and I assure you, Dr. Jigoku will not be happy with that concept. It's going to be Yellow and the X-Drone, our two gender-fluid wrestlers here in the AWL, to a given science fiction fantasy version of that term. Wrestle Yellow picking up the initial blow, going for a head twist. And that's okay, because the X-Drone is a robot. You can just rip her head off, it doesn't matter. Mat slam, I suppose you would call that, by the X-Drone. And the X-Drone, of course, copying one of the two members of the other team, at least in this opening match. So what do we have here? Modified camel clutch. "15 minutes on the clock in these matches. In the event of a time limit draw, both teams would be eliminated from the Gauntlet. However, no points would be lost in that situation because you didn't win the match, so you can't move on, but you didn't lose the match, so you don't lose any points. Makes sense to me. 1 minute in, the Simuverse. Excited about this. We are going to be forming the tag team version, the tag team aspect of the AWL season finale right here. Matt Classic press, and now bouncing like a basketball, the head of Wrestle Yellow off of that canvas, that black canvas that we use to train our rookies, to train our trainees. Train our trainees. Yeah, I need a thesaurus. And now, oh, wait a minute! Sticking the fingers of Wrestle Yellow into the ventilator duct of that helmet. Actually, I think that's her head. Koroshi Machine, one of Dr. Jigoku's most disappointing augments, finding itself in a position to take down one of the more prominent wrestlers of the Joshi division. As things spill to the outside, and I don't know who that actually advantages in this situation. Oh! Face first, or mask first, helmet first, into the superstructure of the ring, the steel edge of the ring. Referee begins the 20 count. In the event of a count out or a disqualification, that will allow you to move ahead. You can earn a point via disqualification count out. Wait a minute, tag made! Koroshi Machine realizes the error and recovers just in time to stop the opening volley of Resu Pink. And remember, both of these teams, they want to win this match, but they also want to keep enough energy in reserve to win the next match. We don't know who the next team will be, neither do any of the four competitors in the ring right now. So there is always a little bit of an unknown, an X factor, a mystery, if you will, to these kind of gauntlet matches. Oh! Unorthodox and painful looking offense. Strike heavy. And now going for a... Oh! Joint manipulation. Pulling on the fingers. That's an illegal hold in the AWL. Small joint manipulation like the fingers. Illegal in the AWL. Wrist, arm, knee, ankle. That's fine. But if you start pulling on people's fingers, then you've got a problem. That's why Marty Scroll's never shown up here. Big back body drop. Down goes. Tag! And there, yep, big tag to Wrestle Yellow. We're back to these two that fought each other over the Intercontinental Championship not that long ago. Of course, the X-Drone has since lost that title to Heavy Sky, breaking the Golden Quadrangle. Hang on, wait a second. First cover of the match. 1, 2. Kick out by the X-Drone. The X-Drone who, knowing what Dr. Jigoku has been known to do to those who fail him, this is a must-win. Wait a minute, Wrestle Pink's dangerous energy. 1, 2. Okay, so we now know the X-Drone is copying Wrestle Pink. And Wrestle Yellow realizes that as well. has to avoid the superhuman, super sentai, super strength of Wrestle Pink. Oh, wait a minute. Embodied in the X-Drone. We've activated the This Is Awesome subroutine. Down goes everybody involved.
Open Graycon, open Graycon. 5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
Both women jockeying for position on the outside. X-Drone seems to come out on top. Wrestle Yellow still on her feet. Hurricanrana, Frankensteiner. Hurricane Steiner, I'm going to start calling it. Up, down, Snake Eyes, right across that steel superstructure. These two have a complicated history, a complicated kinship. Beautiful head scissors. Of course, you can't make a Hurricane Run on the outside because you can't pin anybody on the outside. The 20 count in effect, almost halfway through. And now, the illegal woman getting involved here, flirting with disqualification, though it is happening on the outside of the ring. Fewer rules technically being broken, and a neck break pile driver. This is getting ridiculous. The X-Drone realizing it's getting close to the end of the time limit, and now showing off that was a huge mistake. Wrestle Yellow back to a vertical base, but just barely. And now, oh, what is this? Rebound! Rebound strikes by the X-Drone. Could be going for the pink punch any moment now. Kick to the midsection. Keto kick could counter this. Oh! Went for a springboard back elbow. No water in the pool. Wrestle Yellow with a serious error, allowing the tag to Koroshi Machine with just over 8 minutes left in this first phase of the Gauntlet match. And now the ropes being used as a weapon, that is illegal. Dirty tactics by Koroshi Machine. Desperation on behalf of the female Augments who have not been as successful as Dr. Gyokuto expects. Dr. Gyokuto controls all the titles in the men's way difficult. Over the rope. The arm was actually over the rope for that. Good call by senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Like I said, must win for the X-Drone. Deadlift, gut wrench, sit out, powerbomb, Nelson, 1. Wow, that was a long way to go to call that move, wasn't it? Arm drag by Wrestle Yellow. Referee regaining control of the contest. Oh, knee right to the spine, assuming Koroshi Machine even has a spine. Hero kick! Hisatsuwaza! 1, 2, through! A long 2 count, another hero kick could do it here. Snap! And the hopes and dreams of the Augments. 1, 2, die! And now the Gauntlet match continues.
Introducing next, making their way to the ring from the human psyche, the original tag team, Yin and Yang. Currently they have 0 points.
Alright, so here's the situation. If the Purosentai Resurangers win this match, they will go to the finale and face UK Gen 2 for the titles. If these two, the original tag team, Season 0 Originals, first tag team ever hired by the AWL, if they win this match, the gauntlet continues, and the heroes will be down to 0 points. So it is all to play for, all or nothing, feast or famine, for the Purosentai Resuranger. Wrestle Yellow going to start us off, and away we go. Phase 2 of the gauntlet match begins. The clock has been reset to a 15-minute time limit. Now the question is, did the Purosentai Resuranger use up too much energy in that first match against the Augments? Because if they did, they could be in serious trouble here. The Augments, of course, backstage, hoping they're going to survive the night, quite frankly. It's always an advantage for the second team, the newest team in a gauntlet match because you're fresh. The only risk in the AWL is if somebody gets 3 points before the gauntlet ends, you don't actually even get a chance to compete. And it's not going to be an easy road for Yin and Yang. They're going to have to win 3 consecutive matches in one night in order to make the finale. Tag made, tag Kogeki, double Irish whip, double back elbow. Simple but effective. And now the pound for pound strongest member of Purosentai Resurangers, Wrestler Pink, enters the fray. Arm drag by Yin. Yin and Yang are going to have to try to end this match quickly. Save their strength for the next 2 fights that they're going to have to go through in order to win this. The Resurangers, it would actually behoove them, I think, to maybe drag this out a little bit to try and, catch their breath. Restore their energy. Tag made. Right hand. And the closer than sisters, 2 halves of the coin. Yin and Yang with excellent tag team strategy. Irish whip. Oh, catch of the wrist. Interesting way to get to a wrist lock, but Wrestler Pink not letting it go any further than that. Backbreaker. And now a modified bow and arrow lock almost. Pressing down the knee into the spine. Fortunately for her, Yang pretty flexible. Yang and Wrestle Pink, the illegal fighters. Yang pulls herself up in the neutral corner. Wrestle Pink allowing this. That's what I think is the strategy of the Resurangers. Try to drag this out, wear their opponents down. Because if Wrestle Pink and Wrestle Yellow win this, it's over. They win. Yin and Yang, they've got a marathon to run. This is episode 318 of the Animated Wrestling League. Thank you for joining us as we come near the conclusion of Season 16 of the Animated Wrestling League, episode 320 on its way. Going up, Duality Driver! Hisatsuwaza, the Duality Driver, into the cover. 1, 2. Too much Pink energy is dangerous. You're not going to take down Wrestle Pink quite that easily. Kick away. Kick away, kick away, kick away, kick away. Anyway, there was a tag made. Wrestle Yellow's legal now. Some thunderous rights and lefts by Wrestle Yellow. Tag made to Yin. The more technically sound, I would argue, of the Yin and Yang combination, with Yang being the more powerful, the more aggressive. And a forearm strike, ripcord knee, and Yin in control. 1, 2. Oh, Wrestle Yellow nearly saw the Purosentai Resurangers' hopes for the tag team titles of the Joshi division dashed. And now, we've seen this before. I think we're going to see it again. Tag team Hisatsuwaza, the Psyche Slam. Yang, the legal fighter. Whoa, no. Wrestle Pink saw that coming. Miscommunication, malfunction at the junction. Yin accidentally kicking her own partner. So no recovery pin there. Wrestle Yellow with all the time in the world to get back to her feet. Knee right to the small of the back. As we come up on the first time call of this, the second phase of the tag team gauntlet match.
Open take on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes cuts.
These time calls, of course, are a cue to the wrestlers. Let them know how much time is remaining in the time limit, because they want to finish this before the time limit expires. Now, it actually might be, if you're going to look long-term here, a good thing for the Purosentai Resurangers if this goes to a time limit draw. Because in that case, they've got 2 points. They'd actually probably go into next season with a very good chance of challenging for the tag team titles. Yin and Yang would come out of this with nothing since they came in with no points in the event of a draw. Huge lariat! And Yang came down hard there. May have an injury situation here. But Wrestle Yellow not going to let up when the finale and the tag team titles are at stake. Into that metal barricade. No padding. This isn't the AWL arena. We're down to bone basics here. In the time of social distancing, we've got no covers on our crowd barricade, and we've got no humans in our crowd. That's all highly advanced Japanese robots, the Simuverse. The Simuverse going crazy. In fact, can somebody like declock these people a little bit? Referees count up to 8 now. As Wrestle Yellow in control on the outside, but you can't win it out here. Pinfalls only count inside the AWL 20 by 20 foot ring. And both these teams have been around long enough to know that. Double helicopter head scissors. Yeah, I think Yang is hurt after that hard fall to the outside. That could be the difference between victory and defeat, and a kick to the head. I'm not sure Yang's going to be able to get to her feet for the Kiro kick to be fully effective. Never. Oh, miss! Miss, miss, miss! A thrust kick of her own by Yang, who's no stranger to the martial arts. Tag Kogeki. Are we going to keep it simple and effective? Yes, we are. With a double back elbow. Yang just survived this match by pure luck. Deadlift. Powerbomb by the super strength of the Super Sentai. Military press slam as well. Yang desperation maneuvers. She needs to make a tag, but right now Wrestle Pink in the way. Oh no, Yin slips. Yin slips and falls off the ropes. That needed to be a tag for Yin and Yang. Couple of knees to the stomach, a pink punch, or dangerous energy would do. Oh, there's the tag, finally! Yang able to take a few minutes to recover. About 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Remember, if this goes to a time limit draw, it's a push. Both teams eliminated the Gauntlet. 2 more Joshi tag teams will make their way to the ring, and we will continue. Rolling front flip senton by Wrestle Pink and a DDT by Yin. Nothing Wrestle Yellow can do in this situation. I have been informed that backstage we have got UK Gen 2. They are watching this on closed circuit cameras in the locker room area, and they are taking notes, I've been told. They've got pen and paper. They are taking notes. There's a very good chance one of these teams will face the Joshi Tag Team Champions at the season finale. Dangerous energy! Too much pink energy is dangerous. Referee slow on the count. 1, 2. Senior official Joey Bubba Ganoush of the famous Bubba Ganoush wrestling family. Late to start that count. Had to check the shoulders were down. But that was the difference between victory and defeat. And now a tag, and I think this is a strategic error. They're going for the Psyche Slam again, but having either this is going to work or they're done. Psyche Slam!
10 minutes passed.
He saw to us, if this doesn't work, Yin and Yang are done. 1, 2, it did work! Okay, who's out next? Oh, crap. Oh, Shazbot. Oh, Frel. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yin and Yang are in serious trouble.
Introducing next, making their way to the ring, currently with 0 points, representing Monster Union, Wild Thing, and Neko Musume. Together they are the Unholy Alliance.
It has already been a landmark season for Monster Union. King Akira is in the best four with a future title opportunity for the AWL Grand Championship. Hebitsukai, the Serpentine Sensation, is the Intercontinental Champion of the Animated Wrestling League. If these two could go the distance and challenge for the tag team titles at the season finale, possibly even winning them, I could certainly see that happening. That would make Monster Union in one season 0 to hero. Nothing to the most dominant force, one of the most dominant forces easily, possibly the most dominant force in the Animated Wrestling League. And it all comes down to the unholy alliance of Cat and Dog, the Cat Girl and the Werewolf, Nekomusume and Wild Thing. Yin and Yang just fought through a war. They've got 1 point. Do the original tag team have what it takes to keep going? This is a marathon match. 15 minutes on the clock. We've started it off again. Collar and elbow tie-up. As you can see, as soon as the bell has been ringing, the entrance music for the next team is starting. There's been pretty much no rest period except for the entrance of the other team. And granted, with Nekomusume and Wild Thing, that's about 25 minutes. So it wouldn't be surprised, I wouldn't be surprised if Yin and Yang were back up to full strength. Push off. Oh! Beautiful counter by Yin. Back to the collar and elbow. And it's been scientific wrestling so far in this, our, I believe, third phase? Yes, the third phase of this Gauntlet match. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family stepping in. Snap vertical suplex by Nekomusume. Getting back to a vertical base. Kick to the shins, actually. Low kick. Didn't seem to work too well. And now going for a standing Kimura lock. Not a great deal of leverage there. Yin has a bit of a height advantage over Nekomusume, but not that much. Irish whip into the corner. Oh! Hip attack and basically she just sat on the top rope. She was going tail attack right to the head of Yin and missed. Of course, Nekomusume and Wild Thing currently 0 points. So they're going to have to knock off Yin and Yang and 2 more teams if they're going to make it to the season finale. That's the issue with these kind of gauntlet matches. Not a lot of points on the board in the Joshi tag team division at the moment. We're going to have to do something about that next season, I would say. "13 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for anything to happen in this tag team gauntlet phase. And there's a tag. Referee says, yes, that actually was a tag. Irish whip into the neutral corner. Yang, now the powerhouses of the respective teams up against each other. Fisherman Buster. No, reversal. Small package. Small package. 1. No, reversal of the 1. Again. 1, 2. Oh! Incredible. And another one. Roll up. Schoolgirl for the 1, 2. Whew, Yin and Yang wanting to finish this quick. Incredible counter wrestling. A few grams of weight shifting one way or the other. The difference between victory and defeat. And a huge spear into the corner. Wild Thing taking the old woman very, very seriously right now. Wild Thing giving up a massive experience advantage to Yin and Yang. Uh-oh, what do we have here going? Uh-oh, power, no, Lycanthro Bomb going all the way up. Isatsuwaza, Lycanthro Bomb. The legs Nelson, 1, 2, through. The team with the 1 point advantage with a save, saving themselves. Spinning back fist. Into the corner, we're going to make the tag. In comes Yin and Yang going for the Psyche Slam, calling their spot. Isatsuwaza tag team finishing maneuver. Psyche Slam from the light side and the dark side of the human psyche. Broken up immediately by Nekomusume, not even a 1 count. Yang going to get a bit of a receipt for that, but Nekomusume hanging on skinning the cat quite well, not entirely literally. There you go. All right, bit of a way to go for the arm drag, but it works. All right, you wait a minute. Yin up on the top rope, on the top strand, bionic elbow off of the top rope all the way down to the floor. That could be a knockout. Good grief, a gauntlet match putting this kind of wrestling on the table. I love the AWL. The tag made, a couple of quick drop kicks by Neko Musume, trying to keep Yin off balance. And now going ankle lock. Ankle lock at a deep angle on that ankle, and grapevine as well. Yin's got to make to the ropes, and she does, forcing the break, but the damage done to the wheel of the woman from the light side of the human psyche.
Go through tape-on. 5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
Another miss with the tail attack in the corner. Gonna try it again. Oh man, Neko Musume just cannot land that tail attack these days, can she? There we go! Tail attack right to the head, and did you see the neck of Yin snapping back, damn near hitting the ring post. And what is this gonna be? Electric chair position, Hurricane Rana counter, Frankensteiner counter. She could have made that a Hurricane Rana if she tried. Jumping spin kick, Etsugiri type thingamabob by Neko Musume. Cat landing on her feet. Duality driver, Hisatsu was a duality driver for the 1, 2. Kick out by Neko Musume. The AWL's favorite cat girl, sorry Spring Tiger, tag made, in comes Yang. Gonna look for another duality driver of her own, perhaps. Yang, I should point out, the only woman to ever hold the AWL Championship. Before it was a grand title, before it was a world heavyweight title, she was the AWL champion back in season 0 when the Tokyo Athletic Commission still allowed intergender wrestling. Mostly because it was sort of an air bud, there ain't no rule saying a woman can't wrestle a man type of thing. Off of the rope. Oh! Rest in peace, Mr. Wrestling 2 with that knee lift. And going up. Oh, reversal. Into the inverted DDT. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made. Yin and Yang right now thinking Psyche Slam again. Neko Musume is taking a pounding, half of her own doing. Psyche Slam! And into the cover. Yin now the legal fighter. 1, 2. Broken up by somebody, I'm not entirely sure who. And Yin, oh, she's gonna look full circle. No! Goes with a senton, misses, no water in the pool. Massive damage done. There's been several own goals in this match. 1, 2, kick out. Neko Musume looking for the magic formula that will take out Yin and Yang. Cost them the 1 point that they have already earned in this match. Whip into that corner, the neutral corner, no tag available. And here we go, the flurry of offense from the kitty cat. Neko Musume has Yin exactly where she wants her right now. What is she thinking? She's thinking Hisatsuwaza. Catatonic! Catatonic! 1, 2. The defense not in time. But it is broken down. All 4 women in the ring now. So, everybody gets out before they get disqualified. There's the Frankensteiner. What she's calling for here, Yin. Oh! Yin swatting away the drop kick of Neko Musume. Sufficient damage done, but just no more force behind those drop kicks. And now Yin going up. She's been looking for the full circle. Can she hit it here? No, she wants her opponent to stand up. What is she thinking? Oh, Hurricanrana, countered, powerbomb! Powerbomb into the cover, 1, 2! Almost an alligator press by Neko Musume. And now she's thinking something deep in the arsenal. She's going for cat, scratch, Viva! Landing on her feet. No, sorry, that's like cat scratch fever. That's perfect landing. My bad. Hard shot to Yang. Neko Musume.
Jupun kick on. 10 minutes.
Oh, wow, I've not been watching the time. We're 2/3 of the way through the time limit of this match. And, oh, jumping head scissors this time out of nowhere. Yin looking to finish this. She's got to be looking for the duality driver. Yes, she is. Hooks Neko Musume up. Isatsuwasa, duality driver. Duality driver. For the 1, 2. And Wild Thing just there. Yin and Yang have done a great job of isolating Neko Musume. Wait, what is this? Up! Oh! Mirror image by Yin and Yang in the ring. Wild Thing now eliminated as a possibility. This just became a handicap match. With only 4 minutes to go, I do not want to see this go to a time limit draw. Whip back into, going right through the ropes that time, and Yin taking the opportunity to make the tag. It's now Yang and Neko Musume as Wild Thing finally returns to the corner, and we have a tag team contest yet again. Neko Musume into the corner. What's she thinking? She's thinking tail attack. No! Playing with her food a little bit. That's not good. You've only got about 3 minutes. About to hear the next time call. Those are becoming faster and more urgently now. Hip toss, but maintains wrist control. Yin with a good little combination there. And a diving tag.
3 minutes. 3 minutes left.
Duck under the... Oh! Huge shot. Spinning back fist, but the lycanthrope remains on her feet. The lethal lycanthrope, the hardcore furry fighting out of Transylvania representing Monster Union. Cross body block. Way too close to the ropes, not even bothering to go for a cover there, but time now is the essence. If this goes to a draw, Yin and Yang will at least go home with a point that they didn't have when they got here today. But Monster Union would go home with nothing. Lycanthrope bomb! Isatsuwasa, this could finish it! Lycanthrope bomb! 1, 2. Yang able to kick out of her own volition, but at 2.9. One more Lycanthrope bomb will do it. Dragon screw leg whip by Yang. I'm not sure there's time to make a tag here. Both teams spinning back fist, and this time it takes Wild Thing off of her paws. Whip off the ropes. One minute change, Frankensteiner! And she probably knows the guy. Tag made, in comes Neko Musume again looking to finish this off. Diving tag to Yin with 1 minute and change. Spear by Yin. 1 minute.
1 minute left.
We are out of time here. Backdrop driver to the larger wrestler. Kick to the spine. Come on, Neko Musume. You got 45 seconds. You can do this. Cover. 1. No help. 2. Yin able to kick out. Yang down on the outside. You have no damn clue where she is. It's Yin, Neko Musume, 1-on-1 with 30 seconds on the clock. Good grief. Look at this. This is getting ridiculous. We are out of time. There will be no more time calls. 15 seconds. And these two are not losing a step. 10 seconds left. Roll up. Roll up. 1, 2. Kick out. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. Damn it.
This match has been ruled a time limit draw. Continue the Gauntlet.
Well, no rest for the weary.
Introducing next, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of Joya and Tormenta de Fuego, the ladies of Lucha. Currently they have 2 points.
A lucky draw for the ladies of Lucha. Yin and Yang now with 1 point on the board. Wild Thing, Nekamusume, Monster Union's Unholy Alliance, nothing. That's not fair in my opinion. I'm hoping that Monster Union will get another chance at a point between now and the end of the season. But who will the next competitors be? Okay.
Introducing next, the tag team combination of Spring Tiger and Usa-chan. Together they are Tiger and Bunny. Currently they have 0 points.
Well, that's good. This is going to be interesting. Can we say mismatch? Usa-chan, who was part of the original Joshi Championship ladder match a couple of years ago at Golden War, and a manager, a well-trained manager in the Tiger style, but still a manager in Spring Tiger. And with a little bit of luck, could these two dethrone the current top of the Joshi division? And at least, that's a terrible way to say it. Could they take the 2 points away from the ladies of Lucha and force us to continue this for another 6 hours? Or will Joya and Tormenta de Fuego, the ladies of Lucha, LOL, be able to end the gauntlet right here, right now? This, by the way, was supposed to be... Wait a minute, cover! 8 seconds into the match and there's already a cover. That sends a message from Joya to Spring Tiger. I'm a real wrestler, you're a manager. Know your place, says the jewel of Lucha Libre. As I was saying, this was supposed to be your main event tonight. It's been a hell of a main event. Would be a main event anywhere in the world. But earlier tonight, and it has been confirmed, we will be having the challenge of Athena Jane to Akira Merune. That will be coming up next as soon as that will be coming up as soon as the gauntlet concludes. Hang on. Oh, down and out we go. Kick to the midsection on the outside. I've been told Athena Jane and Akira Merune are backstage. They're dressed. They're ready. They're warmed up. They're ready to wrestle. That's going to be coming up as soon as this gauntlet match concludes. A beautiful dropkick on the outside. Remember, points available by count out or disqualification. And nice jump. No. Oh! The vertical leap of Usa-chan, second to none in the Joshi division, but apparently her aim not quite as good. 20 count in effect, of course. Spin kick. Oh! Forearm strike. Blow for blow on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the stomach. Going out. Oh! Snap vertical suplex by Usa-chan. Referee's count up to 11 now into the second half. I would hate to see what's been a fantastic gauntlet match end on a count out, but it certainly could happen. Joya makes it to the ring in plenty of time. Jewel cutter! There's the jewel cutter. On the 1, 2, through. 2 and 5, I think. And going power slam, no reversal. Inverted DDT by Joya to the bunny girl. Irish whip. And the tag is made. And the ladies of Lucha up to something. I don't know what, but they're going to cover some territory doing it. Boom! Kick, knee strike combination into a ministerial suplex for the 1, 2, 3. That's it, the ladies of Lucha. The breakup not effective. The shoulders did not come off the mat. Referee says the shoulders did not come off the mat. Watch very carefully here. Watch the shoulders. Never mind, I'm going to see, yes. Watch the shoulders from this angle of Usa-chan. They do not come off the mat. That is a clear count.
Here are your winners, now with 3 points, the ladies of Lucha.
You see it right there on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Gen 2, LOL for the Tag Team Championship at the season finale, and I cannot wait for that match. Ladies and gentlemen, credit to our graphics department for putting together this graphic that you're seeing here for a match that was not supposed to happen tonight.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, apparently.
Yeah,
scheduled
apparently.
for 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout for the AWL Joshi Championship.
An impromptu ladies' night tonight, not just with the Joshi Tag Team Gauntlet that we just saw, but with this clash of styles between power and skill. I'm going to wait for the pyro. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, I can talk now. If there is one word I would use to summarize the entire career of the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane, it would be impatient. This woman does not like to wait for anything, and it has cost her title opportunities in the past here in the Animated Wrestling League. This match was scheduled for our season finale, which is a bigger payday. It's a bigger show, but she wants her title shot now. Is this a tactic to surprise the champion? I don't think so. Otherwise, she wouldn't say it, an hour ago at the start of the show. She'd come out and say it like right now. But I think this is just, she doesn't want to wait. She's too damned impatient. And yet, like I said, it's bitten her in the backside before. It might do so yet again. Because she's facing undoubtedly, undisputably, the best wrestler in the Joshi division. And one could argue, the best in the entire AWL. And here she comes. Two-time AWL Joshi champion. First ever Joshi champion. First ever Tag Team champion. And two-time Tag Team champion as well. The best in the world. This will be the first title defense in the second reign of the Joshi champion Akira Merene. However, she won that title all the way back at Sakura Mania WrestleGenesis back in the spring. It's been over a month and she hasn't had a chance to defend the title because there's been so much focus first on the Golden Quadrangle and then on the unbelievably rare opportunity for a Joshi Intercontinental Championship match. But right now, none of that matters because this is for the Joshi Championship of the World.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane. And her opponent, she is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Joshi champion. Tonight, making her first title defense, the mistress of 1,000 holds, Akira Merene. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League. AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Babianush in charge.
All right, here goes nothing, ladies and gentlemen. 30-minute time limit for a championship match here in the AWL. Power and size versus skill and experience. As always with Athena Jane, it's going to come, and Kira Marine, it's going to come down to who wrestles their match. And right here, scientific wrestling, chain wrestling, technical wrestling, that's right in the wheelhouse of the champion. Brawling, powerhouse, pick him up, put him down, make it hurt. That is the wheelhouse of the challenger. And just like that, with a huge, almost Hansen-esque lariat, taking the champion down with a single stroke. 30 seconds in, and both wrestlers have made the effort to wrestle their match here in the AWL dojo with the championship on the line, and a huge chop right to the head, almost Rikita-zan-esque. And wait a minute, head scissors by the challenger, by the champion I should say, the mistress of 1,000 holds, head scissors, that's hold 602 I believe. Not entirely sure, I'll have to check my notes on that. And look how far up Athena Jane, her head is from the fist of Akira Marine. Over the top, back in the hard way, of course champion's advantage in play here. It behooves Athena Jane to keep Akira Marine inside the 20 by 20 foot ring. Takedown with an elbow strike, or forearm strike I should say. And there's the Irish whip back across the hypotenuse of the 20 by 20 foot ring. And a nice DDT out of the corner, and that's what Athena Jane has got to worry about, is being taken down. Everyone's the same size when they're flat on their back, so if Akira Marine can take the giantess off her feet, that makes it a lot easier to slap on a submission, and that will give her the advantage, and that will give her the leverage she needs. The modern day Amazon swatting away a drop kick and a suplex toss. Doesn't leave her feet even with the suplex. That's, in her situation, probably a good idea. Akira Marine, the first and fourth AWL Joshi champion. Like I said, won the title back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, right in the ropes. Right in, instant rope break. Back at Sakura Mania Wrestle Genesis in between episodes 312 and 313 of the Animated Wrestling League, and we haven't actually missed any episodes this season. So you can, oh wait, what the, a sledgehammer? What the? Okay, that is the most uncharacteristic thing I think I've ever seen Athena Jane or Akira Marine do. Why did she go under the ring? This is not a no disqualification. I mean, yes, if the champion's disqualified, she keeps the title, but I don't know, that had to be temporary insanity. And hopefully that just got knocked out of her with that super choke slam. Cover by the giantess for the 1, 2, kick out. Athena Jane playing mental games all night with the Joshi champion, Akira Marine. Akira Marine. And miss with an etsugiri. Again, just couldn't get the foot high enough. It's very difficult to strike with somebody who's that much bigger than you unless you're perfectly happy kicking them in the kneecaps. And roll through into a Boston Crab. Hold number 17. One of the best in the world, of course. The most popular, one of the first submission holds you're taught as a rookie, especially here in Japan. And wait a minute, over the top rope, rolling out now. Akira Marine taking it to another, oh, DDT! And this time it's deserved. Yes, this is awesome. Spinning back fest right to the nipples. Blow for blow here on the outside of the ring. Athena Jane, a Themyscirian kiss. As we get ready to, Athena Jane's got to get this back into the ring. Only a quarter of the way or so through the 20 count. Backbreaker to the champion. And this is where Athena Jane is at her least professional, letting her opponent stand up, so she can do something like that. What the hell kind of an angle was that?
5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
Kick to the kneecap now. Back of the knee. Yes, softening her up for right for the STF. Step over toe hold face off and tap. She tapped out of nowhere. The modern day Amazon taps to the mistress of 1,000 holds and the Joshi, champion of the Animated Wrestling League. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, that finish came out of nowhere. And you see here how difficult it was to manhandle or woman handle Athena Jane throughout this entire contest. A nasty, vicious super choke slam. Athena Jane just not able to hold her down for 3. Boston Crab didn't do it. It was the STF. After working over the knee. And look at this angle. What was that? Other than painful.
Here's your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Joshi champion, Gyokuto.
Congratulations to the Joshi champion. Next week, it's our final episode before the season finale. I'm Ryu Sensei. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, click the bell icon to enable notifications. And we'll see you next time. For tonight, Korede, Imarida.